Hi, how's life treating you lately? How are you feeling these days? Today I'm going to teach you questions that you can ask if you want to know how someone is doing, and sentences that you can use if you're the person being asked of how you're doing. Are you ready? Let's start. Number one is to check in on someone. To check in on someone means to see how someone doing, whether that's by texting, chatting, calling, or even going to them or paying them a visit in person. For example, she makes sure that she checks in on her mom at least twice a week. If there's someone that you haven't talked to for a while, this could be your sign to check in on them. Number two, I've used this already. How's life treating you? Or how's life treating you these days? This is just a question that you might want to ask aside from asking how are you. So you might want to know the status of someone, if life is going easy, is life hard for this someone these days? Number three, this is a common question. Probably this is the most common one aside from how are you. How has your day been or how has your week been? If you talk with this person once a week, it's safe to ask this person, how has your week been? That is also a great question to start a conversation with. You might want to know what were the things that happened to this person this week. You can also ask this question if you're chatting or talking with someone, especially at the end of the day. For example, when you're talking with your boyfriend, girlfriend, or your best friend at the end of the day, you may ask them, how has your day been? What happened today? Tell me more. Again, this question is also a good conversation starter. If this person tells you or gives you a sign that the day or the week has not been easy, you may ask a follow-up question. Hanging in there like a champ. This means to still manage to survive or to thrive despite of all the difficulties. Now let's talk about responses that you can give after hearing these questions. I'm keeping my head above the water. This means you're still managing, okay? Somehow you still can manage, but not necessarily to thrive. You're having these difficulties, but you can still manage and you're still alive, okay? But you're not enjoying the moment, okay? You're not getting success out of or despite the difficulties you're having. You still can manage, but not necessarily thrive. We all have bad days, right? And if it's one of those days or you've been having bad days since, for example, since Monday and it's already Friday, you can say things have been tough lately or it's been rough lately. Another way to say that you've been having bad days is that I'm going through a rough patch. Again, I'm going through a rough patch. Or you can simply tell, I'm facing challenges lately. Another sentence that you can use if you're having a rough day is, it has been a bit of a downer for me. Or simply, it has been a bit of a downer. Or it was a bit of a downer for me. And if negative things keep happening one after the other, then you can say, I'm riding the struggle bus. That must be really rough. It's very difficult to ride the struggle bus, but if ever you're having that or if ever you're in that situation, please, please, please reach out to someone, okay? Don't think that you're all alone. There must be people around you who could help you, whether they're family, friends, colleague at work, or office mate, or co-teacher. If there's really no someone who can help you with your problem, at least, come on, reach out to someone. Just, vent out to someone. Don't keep everything to yourself. If you're not feeling well, this is also a common idiom. You can say, I'm feeling a bit under the weather, or I'm feeling a bit under the weather, but it's okay. I still can manage. If you're not feeling well, like you're feeling sick, or if you're feeling that you're about to get sick, something's wrong with your physical body. Now, what if you're having a good day, right? These are the sentences that you can use. If you've just received a good news, then you can say, I'm over the moon. You say, I'm over the moon because this is such a great news and you're extremely happy. You're very happy about it. There's a different kind of elation upon hearing the news. So you can say, I'm feeling over the moon. Another thing that you can say if you're feeling very happy is, I'm on cloud nine, but I'm on cloud nine sounds more whimsical than I'm over the moon. I'm on cloud nine also means that the time period that you're happy is longer, okay? That these days you're feeling like you're on cloud nine. For example, it's your first month of dating this person and you're very happy. Everything is going great, all right? You're loving the personality of this person. You enjoy the time that you have with him or her. Then you can say, I'm on cloud nine. If you've just got promoted at work, or you've just got complimented by your boss, you received a good evaluation from your students, you can say, I'm feeling on top of the world. You're saying this because you feel empowered, all right? You feel that you are there at the top because you've just got promoted, you've just got complimented by your boss, and you've just got evaluated really good or really satisfactorily by your students. The next sentence is, everything's coming up with roses. This means everything is going well these days, and more importantly, more favorable for you, especially if you're anxious about something. For example, there's a project at work that you're working on and you're kind of nervous, you're kind of anxious about it, that there could be negative things that might happen, something might go wrong, and everything's going smoothly so far, or even beyond your expectation, then you can use this sentence. If you've had a productive day and you're feeling that you've achieved everything, your goals that day, then you can say today's a win. Another one that you can use, which is also similar with this, and this is my last one today, I was firing on all cylinders today. You also use this if you've had a productive day or you accomplished a lot and you're feeling really good about it. All right, that's it. I hope that you've taken some notes so that this day could also be a productive day. All right, that today could be a win for you as well. Why? Because you learned a lot, and I know that you're going to practice a lot. You're going to practice these sentences after this class. And that's it. I hope you learned something from me. If you have topic recommendations, don't hesitate to leave them in the comments or message me through my Facebook account or send me an email if you have questions. If there are topics which are outside English learning that you also want me to discuss, don't hesitate to leave them in the comments as well. I'm very much open to them. Keep learning and dream and make your dream happen. I'll see you on my next one. Bye!